up, Cars? What's up, JG? What's up, JG? Yeah, Ivy. Ivy. I have you. Yeah, that's even better. About to go down. About to go down like James Brown. What's up, John? Alright, boys and girls. What's up, Cars? What's up, JG? What's up, Grease Spot? What's up, Hawaii? Happy 4th. It is, y'all remember when we got this, right? It is 80 degrees. It is, no. It's 75% humidity and it's 90 degrees. So, that's where we at. Puerto Rico in the house. All right, so what we're about to do is, sun's gone down, so it's not radiant heat, it's still hot. But I'm gonna show you this Raptor, right? So this is how this Raptor comes, right? You take this and look, see how it's sealed? I like this, right? I like it a lot. And then when you pop the top, it's sealed again. Oh yeah, it's still pretty warm. I left, when I left the live earlier, I went in the house, you know, eat a little bit, just hung out a little bit, and then I was going to go live at 9, and I said, no, let me go ahead and go now. All right, so you see it's double sealed, but before we mix this, we're going to go ahead and mix up the, we're going to mix up the 5312, and we're just going to mix it, well, I said we're going to mix it. No, it's not tenable. Couldn't find no tenable. That's all right though, we're gonna make it tenable. I'm gonna, I cut out the bad spots. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me, so I won't have to talk so loud. Y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Grease Spot says yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in, I appreciate it, Hawaii. So I picked out the bad spots in the bed liner after the live, and then I did a short on it. So now we're going to happy 4th of July to you, Father Time. We're going to go in there and spray one more. We're going to spray one more coat to kind of clean, to make everything uniformed. But right now I am going to mix up some of this 5312, which is HP 5312, which is DTM high build primer, and it's white. And we don't need it for high build because we don't want to cover nothing. We don't want to cover our texture. I just want it for cover, you know, to turn it white. Because we're going to paint this bed floor candy orange. All right. So with that being said, this stuff mixes 4-to-1. So let me let you live with me a little bit. Let me let you live with me. So we're gonna mix it 4-to-1. Oh, it mixes 4-to-1, but we're gonna over reduce it because we just need coverage to turn it white. That's right there on the 4. Now I was looking. Hold on a damn second. Hold on a second, Batman. We're gonna put that back in the jug. 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 Oh, look here, I got some white base. We ain't gonna mix up no epoxy. Let me put that, I'm gonna put that back in the thing. Let me put a lid on this. Oh, we got some white base. Let me put a lid back on this. I'm gonna put this back in there. Not right now, it's okay. There's no catalyst in this, so it's all right. It's all good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody needs to order these. Oh yeah, I turned around and looked, and it's got some white base. Everybody needs these. And then you can turn this by hand or turn it on the table or hook a drill to it, and then you can pour it. Yeah. So there's about a pint in here. So what we're gonna do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let me let you live with me. All right, this right here is just, I don't know. It's just white. I don't know what it is, but it's all good in the neighborhood. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reduce this. But we're gonna reduce it with some DT895. So we're gonna reduce it 1-to-1, and I'm just gonna pour it right into the cup. Just like so. Just like so. I would put it on the shaker, but there's a lot of crud around there. We're just gonna use this daggone. Well, that's even better, boys and girls. That's even better. That's even better. All right, we're gonna set this to the side, okay? We're gonna set that to the side for right now. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix up this bed liner so we can go in here and now. Since it's 1-to-1, just 1-to-1. It was about a pint in there, so I just put a pint of reducer in there. Most all paints mix 1-to-1. All right, so check this out. Y'all know earlier it was super hot, right? It's been hot all day. We hit 110 today, right? So we're gonna break the seal on this, all right? What's up, Father Tom? What's up, Tulu? All right, so we're gonna do this now. I've already shaken this before, you know, when the live started, and this takes 8 ounces of hardener. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of game. I'm gonna put 1 ounce of 95 reducer in here. 1 ounce of reducer. And the reason why I'm putting 1 ounce of D95 reducer in there is to slow it down, right? Right? So we're gonna put 1 ounce of reducer in here first. All right, we're gonna put 1 ounce of reducer. Now we're gonna put the 8 ounces of hardener, right? We're gonna run this sun gun up here. We're gonna run this sucker right up here to 8 ounces. Bam, 8 ounces. Right on the money. All right, now we're gonna take this 8 ounces of hardener and we're gonna pour it right in here. Like so. And then we're gonna put the lid back on it. Make sure it's good and tight. We're gonna shake it. You gotta shake it for 2 minutes. So at 11 minutes, we gotta shake this sun gun for 2. I could put it on the shaker over there, but most people at home don't have a shaker. So we're gonna shake this thing. We're gonna shake it for 2 minutes. Everybody have a good 4th. Make sure that lid's on there. And then we're gonna go in here and we're gonna spray this coat down. We ain't gonna have to wait long. We're gonna go live the whole time. I'm not gonna end the live. We're gonna spray this. Then we're gonna spray the white base. Then we're gonna let that flash off, and then we're gonna put 3 coats of Kandy on it, and then after that, we're gonna put some clear on it. And I'm gonna go live the whole time. My battery's fully charged. I'm not going into live. We're gonna go from start to finish, and we're going to. What's up, Lee? What's up, Carolina? I have a shaker scat pack. we got 50 seconds, and then we're gonna go in there, and we're gonna spray this, and then we're gonna come in here and clean the gun. And by the time the gun's clean, we're gonna put the white, and we're gonna go in there, and we're gonna spray the white, and then we're gonna go from there. What in the hell? I appreciate that. Got 30 seconds. Y'all remember that thing they used to sell to lose weight? Just shake the fat away. All right, that's 2 minutes. Just shake the fat away. All right. Now we're gonna take the gun, slide it down in there. Y'all wanna make sure that hole's clear. All right, there we go. I thought I had a water. Because they didn't have it. They didn't have Tenable. It was out of stock. That's all right. We're gonna make it white, though. We're gonna make it white. We're gonna make it white. They didn't have any. It was out of stock, and I ain't got time to wait. I ain't got time to wait. I ain't got time to wait. All right. Let me bring y'all right over here. Let me set this down, and I'll show y'all what we got going on. Candy orange. All right, so here we go. So I went in there and I cut out the bad. I cut out the bad with a razor blade. All right, I went and cut that out, and now we're gonna blow it off real good. You see where it messed up right there? And I cut it out with a razor blade. All right, now let me show you something else. Let me show you something else. You see that texture? And then you see that texture? That's dry spray. It was so hot, which I knew it was drying before it was hitting the pet. Excuse me. So I took the razor blade and I cut everything out, but that stuff was drying so fast, it made it look like that, but we're gonna fix it. I need to get the razor blade and trim that just a little bit. Let's go in here and get the razor blade. So what I'm talking about is I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the way it looked. And so I just went around with the razor blade and nibbed out the bad spots. I mean, I guess it would have been all right. You could have left it. I mean, if that's what you wanted to do. Where is my different razor blade? Oh, I think the razor blade's outside on the table. Y'all hang tight. Y'all sit right here. Let me go outside and get the razor blade. Y'all hold tight. Let me go out there and get the razor blade. I'll be right back. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I mean, this is probably overkill. Doing what I'm doing, cutting out these imperfections that I don't like. And I'll show you what I'm cutting out. Look, I'll show you. I'm gonna show you. You see that little, there's a nipple right there, like a skin tag. All right, let me blow this sucker off. I think I'm gonna put you on the cab.
say?
I'm spraying about 60 psi father time. About 60, 65 psi. All right, let's clean this. It's drying pretty fast, so let's clean this out. Clean this out and go in there and yeah, I work by myself. Yeah, I'm by myself. All right, so that's that. So let's mix up. Not mix up. Let's put this Luma gun together. We're gonna use a 1.3 tip. We're gonna use a 1.3 tip. 98 point. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a 1/8. There's a 1/3.
I don't know. I don't know, Caroline. I don't know. I don't know when those. I don't know when they're gonna be ready. I'm still working on the. I'm still working on the designs of them. I gotta go. I gotta go see. I'm gonna get them powder coated first, and then I'm gonna have them laser etched. I got some stuff getting laser etched right now. At TKM, they're laser etching me some stuff, so I got that going on. want to make sure that's sealed. You want to make sure that's sealed all the way. Okay. What's up, Assassin? Alright, let's go. What's up, Grease Spot? This is gonna be the fun part. This is gonna be the fun part. I know one thing, Raptor sucks up paint a whole lot worse, a whole lot more than daggone quartz or scorpion. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Boys and girls, that is for damn sure. That is for 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 sure. For sure. We get it though. We're gonna get it. We get it. Got another batch.
What's up, Austin? There might be some truth to that. There might be some truth to that. a hungry fucking bitch, boy.
Man, that Raptor sucks up. That Raptor is sucking up paint like a son of a gun, man. Quartz don't do that shit. Quartz does not do that. Like I said, quartz does not do that. If I was spraying quartz, damn, that shit's like a sponge, man. It's bed liner. It's bed liner. They didn't have no tintable. They didn't have no tintable bed liner, so I'm painting black bed liner white, and then I'm gonna paint it orange, because orange has to be sprayed over white. Shit's sucking it up. Good thing it's my boy's truck. Good thing it's my boy's truck. If it was a customer's, if it was a client's truck, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be waiting for some damn tintable bed. I know now, Raptor. Yeah, I'm covering black too. But it shouldn't be that hard to cover though.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right, bow tie. That's right, slate. That's right, big. Yeah, I'm covering black with white. See, normally I would get a tintable bed liner and I'd just spray it on there white, right out of the. See this quartz. This is tintable. See, and look, it's white, but I only had 2 liters. I needed 4 liters, so I didn't have enough. So he went to AutoZone and see if they had a tintable bed liner, Raptor, and they said they did, and they ordered it, and it came in black. So I said, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Because we already started, so. And your bed liner, it only stays open for so long, so. Hey, and at the end of the day, if he rides around in it, 5 or 6 months and we don't like it, we'll take the whole bed up, we'll take all the panels off, we'll throw it in the dumpster, and we'll start over.
We'll start over.
let that flash off about 20 minutes and then see what happens. I told you we ain't gonna end the live. We're just gonna roll on through it. What's up, Matthew?
What's up, Robert?
All right, let me show you what we're gonna do. Let me shake this. We're gonna let that flash off for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna walk up here. When I walk out, all right, let me tell you something. When I walk out of here to walk up to the big shop, the phone's gonna glitch just a little bit. Don't go nowhere, because we're gonna let that flash off for 20 minutes. We're gonna look at it, see what it looks like. I got a shitload of product on there, and I'm not feeling it because you can't even see the bead roll no more. So I'm kind of a little upset with that, but it is what it is, and we're gonna keep on rolling with it. Roll that beautiful bean for us. And the reason why we painted it white is because they didn't have no tenable bed liner, and the reason why we painted it white is because we painted this next. This is what we about to throw down. That is what we about to throw down right there. We're about to throw that down right there. Look. That is what we're about to throw down. So, that is what we're about to throw down. So, like I said, we're going to walk out of here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. All right, so what we're about to do is I'm going to walk out of here and go up to the big shop. The phone is probably going to glitch because it's going to jump off of this router onto the other router. Don't go nowhere. I got to go get me something to drink. Whew. Here, fireworks. All right. I'm going here and get me. We're going to let it flash off for at least 20 minutes. We're going to let it flash off for at least 20. Grab me a couple waters. Give me a couple waters. And then when all this is said and done, we're going to put this orange down. And then after we get the orange down, shit, I ain't got no water flavor. We're going to, I don't know. I don't know where. I ain't seen a lot of people in the chat in a while. I ain't seen a lot of people in the chat in a while. Whew. So it's 9:30, so we'll let that flash off. We put a lot of product on there. I mean, it ain't like it's gonna peel off or anything. It's over bed liner, but let's look at a few things. Let's see a few things that we've learned this afternoon. Okay. One, all that bead rolling that I did, that was the first bead roll or the third or fourth bead roll I did. So with that being said, it's not really a deep profile, right? So with that being said, since it's not a very definition profile, the bed liner has hid a lot of the detail, which is okay, it's fine. All right. The second thing is we had to put a shitload of white paint over that to cover that black. Because orange has to go over white to get the maximum effect. So, and all realistically, we was actually going to weld the bed floor up solid, do the body work, high build epoxy, block it, seal it, base it, clear it. That's what we was intentionally going to. That was what. That was the original plan. Okay. Now we didn't weld the bed floor up. We put strips over the seams and we put 1/4 nut inserts in. Then we was going to tape up all the bolts so you could see that they were stainless steel button heads. Well, we decided not to tape them up and just go ahead and bed line over top of them. So that's that. So, and then we realized that Raptor, we didn't get a Raptor kit that was tenable, so we've had to use a shitload of product to cover it. And now we've had to use a shitload of white base to cover the black. So, with that being said, lesson, and this is on my son's truck, so it's not on a client, so it's all good in the neighborhood. So, normally I would just use a tenable bed liner kit and be done with it. Well, we got the bed liner kit in, and it was supposed to be tenable, and it wasn't tenable, and it was regular black, and then come to find out the tenable kit was out of stock, the quartz you couldn't get, and it's not a show truck, but I mean, I want it to be nice for him, but it's not a show truck. I mean, it's a nice truck, don't get me wrong. I don't want it to be a cobbled up mess. So I'm already not liking it. I'm already not feeling it. So I should have just stopped at the bed liner and been done with it. But we're already here. So this is where we're at. So we're going to go ahead and spray the base color down, let that flash off, and then we're going to put a couple coats of 4100 clear over it to lock it down. Oh, it's fine, Matthew. Everybody's got the, I mean, everybody, you tune in when you can tune in. I know everybody's got lives. Hey, I didn't go live. To, oh, you're probably right, but I mean, for everybody's defense, I didn't go live for over a month, so that knocked me out of the algorithm too, which the algorithm's changed now. It's all AI now, so it's all good. So, with all that being said, once we get everything together, and also the truck was going to go blue and white. The truck was going to go blue and white, and now the interior's going orange. That's why the bed floor is going orange, right? The truck was going to go blue and white with a white and blue stripe on it. Now he's completely changed. He don't want to go blue, and I'm not even going to tell you the color that we're going, and it's not even going to be two-tone now. It's going to be one solid color. I'm not even going to tell you what color it's going to be. You'll just have to wait and see until we reveal the color. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's loud. It's loud, that's for sure. What's up, Nathan? Everybody happy July 4th. You doing all right, Nathan? What did you say, Nathan? Say you too hard on you. Yeah, you're right. I'm my worst critic. Yep, I'm my worst critic. So, like I said, let's say 3 or 4 months, 6 months from now, we change our mind and we don't like the bed floor no more. Guess what? I'll take all them quarter 20 bolts out, throw all that sheet metal away, cut that tubing out, and we'll redo it. Sounds like you're not liking the way it's going. Sounds like you're not liking the way it's going, but don't doubt yourself. I appreciate it, Matthew. I appreciate it, Nathan. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. Loud aqua turquoise. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Look up the color wheel, right? Look up the color wheel, and see what colors. All right. So look up the color wheel, and look up what colors complement. Look up the complementing colors of orange. The interior is going to be orange, and the bed floor is going to be orange. Look up the complementing colors of orange, and that'll kind of give you an idea where we're going. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I might feel it tomorrow when it's done. I might feel it after we get this color down and put the clear on it. I might feel it when we pull it out in the sun. But if I don't, it's okay. That's the whole thing about being customized. You change up. You don't like it, you change it up, and that's the wonderful thing about it. That's the wonderful thing about it. But I'm hoping. I know it's going to look good when it comes out in the sun. It's going to look good, and probably not going to paint nothing else for a pretty good while. We might work on the interior some. I mean, he's still got to get his dash pad. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff he's got to get. Um, I've been driving a little bit. He's been driving a little bit. Still I need to adjust the timing a little bit. I did put a new fuel sending unit in it yesterday or the other day, which that worked out pretty good. We used a Boat RV 90 ohm fuel sending unit, which is a slider instead of a float, or it's a slider float instead of an arm float, which worked. It seems like it works out pretty good. Still got to redo the exhaust. Want to put disc brakes on the back from like Little Shop of Horrors. Want to put disc brakes on the back. Need to adjust the timing on it. Advance the timing just a little bit. Want to build some engine panels for it. Oh yeah, it's hot. It's a whole lot cooler now than it was, Nathan. It hit like 108, 109 here today. Yeah. So, hey, I appreciate that gift. Whoever sent that gift, I didn't see it. I got hit. I got hit with a ground bee. Ground bees or yellow jackets? Yellow jackets. Hell, it's still 96. Hell, man, it was 89. It was 88, 89 when I come out at 8 o'clock. Ground bees. What's a ground bee? You're going to have to tell me what a ground bee is, Nathan. You talking about guinea wasp? There's some guinea wasps right over there. There's two big nests right over there. If I had a, you're gonna have to describe what a ground bee is. Heart wait, little black wasp. Yeah, I call them guinea wasps. They're red wasp. I call them guinea wasp, red wasp. But yeah, the black and white wasp. That's the guinea wasp. But yeah, they're right over there. I'll show them to you here in a second. I bet so. I got hit with a red wasp the other day on my leg, on my calf. I was pulling a tarp, moving a tarp, and I felt that sun gun in a ground nest. I'm gonna have to look that up, Nathan, and see what they look like. I thought yellow jackets. I thought yellow jackets lived in the ground. Is there another type of bee that lives in the ground? All right, we've been. Let's see. Um, let's give it about 5 more minutes, and we'll go back down in the booth. Everybody have a lot of little stuff to do after the car's up and running. Oh, oh yeah, Nate, Matthew, you right. There's probably yellow jackets. Yellow jackets. All right, so more than likely it was yellow jackets. So yellow jackets burrow in the ground typically, and they got three entrances that I. So there's an entrance that they go in, and then there's two escape entrances. Allegedly, we would pour gas in the hole and light it, and you'd see two or three holes pop out. Yeah, a lot of little stuff to do when you. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Uh, we've probably put 1,000 miles on it, and there's some stuff we found here and there. Like one of the axle seals started leaking, so it was leaking on the So one of the axle seals was leaking on the passenger side. So what we did is we went ahead and got two new axle seals and got some new grease and a gasket. We put it in the shop. We took the wheels off of it, and we replaced both axle seals, um, driver and passenger side. Drained the oil, and then put a new gasket on it and been done with it. It still needs the Mercy brake cable hooked up, um, but we hadn't hooked the Mercy brake cable up because, for one reason, if we put disc brakes on it, you can't use that cable. So, I mean, it lays on the ground anyway, so it's all good in the neighborhood. Oh no, it's fine, Nathan. It's fine. I mean, it's fine. I mean, a lot of people think honeybees, sting you, but I mean they do, but they don't intentionally sting you. You know what I mean? Um, I put the pan hard bar back on, but when you go to lower the truck, the pan hard bar pushes the axle to the driver's side too far. And then when you go to air it all the way out, the pan hard bar pushes it to the driver's side too much, and the tire rubs the inner bed. So I got to adjust the pan hard bar a little bit more. Oh yeah, those yellow jackets, man, them sun guns will come after you like damn kamikazes, boy. Um, let's see. Check engine light keeps coming on, and it says it's a vacuum leak. And between me and Chance, we have fixed everything on it for the vacuum leak that we can find. So it needs a new exhaust, run all the way out the back. So that's something we got to do. He wants, like I say, he wants to put disc brakes on the back. Needs a new exhaust. We need to redo the exhaust all the way back. Um, let's see. We service the transmission. It's got a turbo 400 in it, so we service the transmission. Just little odd and end things. Need to get some. We put the slosh tub extended hood latch in it, so it has a longer cable now. So we got that in there. Need to get some whammy rods for the hood because it don't have a hood prop now or hood hinges because we put the big slosh tubs in it 2 years ago, so it don't have no hood prop. Um, so we need to get the whammy rods to put on it. Just a lot of stuff. All right, let's walk down here. Let's walk down here and see what we got going on, peeps. Look, I'll show you. Look here. Look. Look, you got a bunch right there, and then look. You got a bunch right there. Y'all want to piss them off? Y'all want to piss them off? You want me to piss them off? I'll piss them off. Let's piss them off right quick. You want to piss them off? Let's piss them off. Ah, shit, I dropped my water. I would do a torch, but I would get banned on YouTube. And they are no more. They are no more, boys and girls. They are no more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We out of bullets. We out of bullets. All right, now, when I walk back in the booth, it's going to jump on the other router, so y'all just hang tight. It might glitch just a little bit, okay? Ah! There we go. Y'all still with me? Do different brands of paint do these? Yes and no. Some paints mix 2 to 1. Some paints mix 1 to 1. But yeah, overall, you got urethane, then you got polyester, you know, then you got single stage, you got lacquer. I mean, it all depends. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, Saltwater? Happy 4th to you too. What's up, Mac? All dressed in black, black, black. His name is Mac, Mac, Mac. Well, what the hell, man? I've made an ever-loving mess. We're going all the way tonight, boys and girls. We're going base coat. We're going all base and clear. We ain't stopping until we're done. So I still got 68% left on my battery. So we're gonna keep on rolling with it, boys. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, does anybody notice anything about the channel? Anybody notice? Anybody notice anything about the channel? Oh, I know I'm gonna die with oh yeah, I changed it. I changed it. I took a vote. I took a vote and I got good rapport with it. You know, I sent a message out. Well, it's time for a change, Max. It's time for a change. I liked it better before. I mean, it's gonna be the same logo. Just change it up a little bit. Oh yeah. I started a Viking ancestral diet. Yeah, yeah. I had a bunch of people tell me that, Slate. Yeah, Matthew. I started an ancestral ancestral Viking diet and a blood type diet. Um, I've not had no caffeine since September of last year. I've not had no soda since January of last year. And I'm averaging about 15 to 1800 calories a day, but I'm eating cleaner. Watching what I'm eating, only eating between 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night. I've cut out just about all breads. Yeah, so yeah. So I have I'm under 200 now. So I was about 210 before, but now I'm way under 200 now. So I appreciate you for noticing, Matthew. I appreciate you for noticing. I appreciate. My energy's good. My energy's good. It's good. It's good. Had a little uh-oh. Had a little uh-oh. I don't want no sweat dripping. No. No, Mac. It's a Raptor. No, Mac. It's a Raptor. See you, Matt. See you, Matthew. No. It's a Raptor. It's a Raptor. It's Raptor. I couldn't even. I couldn't get. I couldn't get Raptor in a tenable kit. We ordered it, but it came in black, so we just used it. Yeah. yeah, it's gonna be fun. Y'all gotta remember, in that hole up front, it's not real crucial up in that hole up front because that's where the speaker box is going. So all that's gonna be covered up. I'm just trying to get a little bit of color on it to kind of let it be where it's at. But once the speaker box gets put in there, you ain't never gonna see none of that stuff anyway. I mean, honestly. I tell you one thing, it is it's a chore painting high metallic. What? You have time with the base? What are you talking about? I got time with the base. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I got time with the base. What are you talking about? Matt, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm good. I appreciate. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I got time with. I got time with the base. I got it. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. I got time with the base, meaning. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No. This is a different color. This is a completely different color. It looks like it, but it's not. It looks like it. It looks like it. We're gonna go ahead and put. We're gonna go in here and put this color. We're gonna go on and put another color down because it's 95. It's like 90 degrees in the booth, and I'm running 95 reducer. We're gonna let that flash off for about 20 minutes. And it looks like I'm putting a lot on there, but I'm not putting a lot on there. We're gonna let that flash off for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna do a control coat. And then after we do the control coat, we'll probably be done. Everybody still with us? All right, so it's told you. I told you it'd glitch. I told you it'd glitch for just a second. Whew. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, so it's 10. So at 11 o'clock, we'll go in there and we'll look and we'll see what we're looking like. What's up, John? So, let's see, we got 17 people watching. Man, it's still hot. I hear fireworks. I hear fireworks going off. Let's see. Okay, so a control coat. All right, that's a good question. That's a good question. And I'm glad you asked that question. So, with anything high metallics, pearls, candies, high metallics, pearls, candies, what a control coat. Oh, you don't have to apologize to me, Reaper. No, man, you fine, man. You fine. Yeah, I ain't getting into that politics stuff. So Slate, what a control coat is. So you see that I was going all in the same direction with and trying to do a 75% overlap. And when I mean a 75% overlap, so when you fan, so when you spraying, right, whatever your fan width is, the book teaches you to do a 50% overlap. So you're overlapping 50%. If you're doing water base, you need to do like a 75% overlap. So I just do 75% overlap, and then you adjust your fan. So you're going in the same direction, right? Well, a control coat is you raise your air pressure up just a little bit, and then you back up off the panel just a little bit further. Let's say you were spraying at 9 inches, right? 9 inches. And then when you do a control coat, you come back and go the opposite direction. And then you do you lay the control coat, or some people call it a drop coat. A lot of different names for it. It's a drop coat, control coat, I don't want to say a blend coat because that's not what it is. And what you're doing is you're throwing the metallics and the pearls and the candies and stuff. You're throwing you overlapping it so you don't get tiger stripes. Is what it is. So you don't get that candy cane effect. And then the bed liner really ain't gonna matter that much because it's not flat anyway. There's so much contour to it, so you won't be able to see it as bad. But you can. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I can see it. Um, when I go in there with the sunlight and check it with the sunlight, if there's any light shadow, if there's any light spots, and up underneath that rail, there's a lot of light spots up in there. So I was trying to throw color up in there to kind of knock the color down, or try to cover the white. So that's that. Um, but yeah, makes sense. Yeah, control coat, drop coat. Um, yeah. JT, I'm back. I read it. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Anybody got any other questions? Ask me. We're gonna wait till 11 o'clock, and we're gonna go in there and we're gonna check. It seems like I put a lot of color on it, which I did, but I'm putting light coats. So my needle, my fluid tip needle, is not run all the way out. So I'm choking it down, and I'm only putting a little bit of color on at a time. And I'm running 95 reducer. It's about 85. I don't know. It's probably about 80 degrees now. So I can probably. It's the 15-degree rule. So if it's 85, and also with heavy metallics, you don't want to use too slow of a reducer because it causes puddling and modeling and all that mess. I would never paint a car. I would never do it all over high metallics, pearls, candies in this type of weather. I wouldn't do it because there's just too many variables. So about 75, 70 to 80 degrees is perfect. So, but I wouldn't do it all over anyway. Not this not not in this kind of temperature. And see, 98 reducer. So Tamco's got extra slow reducer, which is around 90, 95 reducer. Uh, PPG used to have some, well, they still got it. It's 98. And 98 has retarder in it. And to slow it down even more. And that retarding agent in that chemical will cause metallics, pearls, and stuff like that to puddle. I think when I first found you alive, I think you were mixing. I think the first. I think when I first found you alive, I think you was fixing the front row. Oh, it wasn't mine. It was the boy. Yeah. I forgot all about that. Yeah, that was my that's my boy's great grandma. That was her lawnmower. It wasn't mine. And you know what? That sun gun is still going. That thing is still rolling. That thing ain't never gonna quit rolling. That was a solid piece of pipe with two ends on it. Yeah, that sun gun ain't gonna never go away. That thing will still be there when the lawnmower's gone. I forgot all about that, Reaper. Sure did. Forgot all about that. The frogs out there eating bugs, bouncing off the concrete. Man, we still got to spray clear. We still got to spray clear coat. We still got to spray clear. It's gonna be hot tomorrow. I was gonna say, well, I'll just wait to do it in the morning, but tomorrow is supposed to be like 105 tomorrow too. So there ain't no sense in waiting till tomorrow. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it tonight. I think I'm gonna put 4100 on it. I got some 4100. I got some amber flint clear. Now I've never sprayed that before. It's supposed to be high impact clear. I've never sprayed that before. We probably just spray some 4100 and be done with it. I've already done too much experimenting tonight on everything. We give it about 10 more minutes and we'll go back in the booth, check everything out, put our control coat, go ahead and mix our clear up, and we'll put 2 coats of clear on to see what it looks like. We're not gonna make it slick. That's not what we're gonna do because it's so too porous or too textured. But we just want to lock it down. So we'll probably put. You don't know till you know. That's right. You don't know till you know. You don't know till you know. We'll use it on something else. I got the amber flint clear. We'll use it on something else. We won't use it on this. We'll use it on something else. I've already used the Forever Seal, so that was one product that I used. And then we're using Raptor. And then I never painted over Raptor, so that's another experiment. So we're gonna see. I remember when Yancey told me about that. Yeah, and they high dollar too, buddy. I seen one post today on Marketplace in Georgia, and they wanted like $30,000 for it. And I don't know what the $30,000 was, because it had no motor, no transmission, but it had a title, and it was on a S10. It was on a S10 chassis. No engine, no transmission, but it was on a S10 chassis with air ride, and they wanted $30,000 for it. I had issues with Scorpion glazing through the clear. Gazing through the clear. Yeah, and we might have the same problem with this. I don't know. It's just going to be whatever it's going to be. I don't know if y'all seen it. I went to a bigger cup because somebody on the chat says, man, you need a bigger cup. And I went to a bigger cup, and when I turned the cup upside down and done that, I scraped the top of the daggone bed liner. I scraped it down to the black. I scraped everything down. I sprayed some color over it, but you can still see the black because that orange don't color black. That orange does not cover black. That orange goes over white. But I ain't messing with it. I ain't fretting with it. I would go in there and get the little mini gun and spray some white and this. I know. And when do you find out? And when you do find them, most of them are too much or too. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cato, the one they done on Iron Resurrection, Cato with Cato's upholstery. I think he sold his for like 150K. I think it went to auction for like $150,000. I don't see how people pay for that. I mean, think about it. Think about it like this. Somebody said something to me the other day, and I was like, "What?" So they said, "Check this out." They said these guys you go and buy a brand new Trail Boss, $125,000 truck, right? They finance that sucker for 86 months or 96 months, right? Whatever. Your payment's like, they finance it for 8 years, right? $125,000 truck at $2,000 a month payment or something. And you have that sucker paid off in 8 years. Well, why in the hell, when you go buy a house for $125,000, they put your ass on a damn 30-year mortgage, and your damn payment's $1,500 a month, and you pay for 30 years at $15 or $15,000. I'm building a Mercedes into a drift car next year. Yeah, that don't even make no sense to me. So the guy told me the other day, and I'm going to have to do some research on that, because that really don't make no sense. I mean, these guys are buying these cars, $100,000 cars, financing them for, 70, 84 months and having them paid off. You buy a house for $100,000 and you finance that heifer for 30 years. Simple. Simple versus compound interest. What's compound interest? Oh no, that ain't never happened, Mac. No, that ain't happening. No, that ain't happening. Explain that to me, Slate. We got 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes to 11 o'clock, and we're going back in the booth. Cars are simple interest, houses are compound. All right, I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look into it. Like I said, you pay interest on the balance every year on a house. Like I said, I'm gonna look into it. Well, that's interesting. On cars, take the total cost, multiply the interest, and you just pay it over the loan. Oh yeah. I know how that works. I know how that works, Slate. But I was, the difference. You saying the difference between a home and a car is simple and compound. I'm gonna like he just brought that up to me the other day, and he's like, explain this to me, old Mister JG, and I was like, what? And he's like, this, and this, and this, and I'm like, huh, never thought of it like that. So I'm gonna sit down and do some reading on that. Yeah. All right, we got 5 minutes. So by the time I get down there to the booth, it'll be time to go. So when I walk back in, when I walk from up here to down there, it's going to jump off of this router onto that router, and there's going to be a glitch. So don't go nowhere. If you do, I appreciate you tapping in. It's probably about the longest live I've been on so far. But I told y'all we're going to go. Told y'all we're going to go the whole way. And then I'm going to go in there and drink me some pickle juice, eat me some pickles, probably eat me a sourdough McMuffin with some cream cheese. All right, here we go. We're going to glitch for just a second. $73 step side. I lowered it 4.6 with a 350. Hey, that's cool, Johnny. Yes, Slate. Yes, Slate. That's cool, Johnny. There's a 70. That 72 that was here. I did a 6.7 drop on it, and it had a 350 engine in it. All right, we're gonna go in here and check it out. Stash filling in. What are you talking about, Mac? panel under the window, when you shine the light from the side, you can see what? The panel under the window, when you shine the light from the side, you can see white shining through. Yeah, I'm not worried about that because there's a speaker box. What? Hold on a second. You talking about right there? You talking about right there? You seeing the white shine through right there? Is that what you're talking about, Wild Country? The panel under the window, when you shine the light from the side, you can see the white shining through the orange. You talking about that right there? Is that what you're talking about? You won't see none of that. There's a speaker box. There is a speaker box that's going in this hole, and it's going to be flush with this all the way over to right there. Well, hold on. So there is a speaker box going in here with 4 10-inch subwoofers from DS18. And the speaker box is going to be flush from right here all the way to right there. So all that, you're not going to see none of that. I mean, I'm glad you said something because I got to cut a hole. All this is cut out. There's a hole getting cut out right there, and then it's going to be a blow-through box because, see, right here, see that hole? So the speaker box is going to slide in that hole right there, and it's going to be 4 10-inch subs blowing through that hole right there. No, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Yeah, so basically everything under that you ain't going to see anyway. So I didn't want to waste no color. So you guys can't really tell on the camera. That son of a bitch is bright. Yeah, it's got a lot of flop to it, don't it? That's what's throwing my eye off, is it's got a lot of flop in it because of the texture. It's throwing my eye off. So it's got a lot of flop. This is my first time on. Hey, Wild Country. I appreciate you being here. Hit that subscribe button. Ask questions. If you see something that don't make sense, ask the question. I'll answer the question the best I can. All questions are wanted. Ask. If you see something that don't make sense, ask. Ask the question. Ask it. Ask it. Ask a question. I will answer the question the best I can. And if I don't know the answer, I'll go find the answer, and the next time you on here, I'll have the answer. All right, so we're going to spray. Hey, I appreciate it. So this is my son's truck. So there's been a lot of testing on the bed stuff. So I normally don't, you just have to, a lot of stuff. All right, so we're going to use some 4100 clear. Hey, every day is class day. 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 Where the hell did that clear go? Alright, this is what we're going to use right here. So Tamco sent me this to try out. It's 4100. So we're going to try this 4100 out on my son's truck. It mixes 4 to 1. So that means 4 parts clear, 1 part reducer. We're not. Oh, that's right. So it's not going to be slick, and most people don't put clear over bed liner, but I do. So we're going to mix this bed liner up, we're going to mix this clear up and it mixes 4 to 1. So, yeah. And I am going to mix it in the cup with the leftover paint. It ain't gonna make no difference. It ain't gonna make no difference. Hey, hell, you sound like most of us on here, man. You sound like most of us on here. You'll fit right in on this channel. The only thing we don't talk about is politics and religion. Politics and religion. We need 7,600 cc. All right, this is the hardener we're using. Ultra slow. And then this clear don't have no reducer. But we're gonna throw a little splash in there. We're gonna throw a little bit of splash. Yeah, we don't talk about politics or religion over here. If you do, I'll order you an Uber and send you packing. We don't talk about that over here. We talk about everything else. Cooking, canning, cars, you know, mental health, mental health. We'll talk about it all. We'll talk about it all. Talk about it all. Like I said, we're not trying to make this bed liner slick. We're just giving it something to seal it so it's easy to wash. It's got some UV protection in it, you know, all that. Because you'll never get it slick. It's a custom mix that I got from Tamco. So what I'm saying is Tamco, T-A-M-C-O paints. You can go to their website. Actually, they got a sale going on this weekend. Everything's 35% off. So if you need any kind of paint products, I'd go over there and check them out. And like I said, everything's on 35% off this weekend. Like I said, we're not trying to make this thing slick. We're just trying to give it some, they should give me a discount code. Yeah, they do have one. Freedom 26, I think is what it is this weekend. You get 35% off. That's $35 on 100. Like I said, we're not going to, now this clear gonna make it pop. It's gonna make it pop. Again, we're not trying to make it slick. We're just covering it. And I'm hoping 2 coats will do it. What happened? Sorry about that, Reaper. Now we wait. Now we gotta wait, and we'll put the next coat on. Yeah, that's what it is, head cheese. Yeah. So we gotta wait, we're gonna wait about we're gonna wait about 7 minutes before we put the next coat on there. I mean, we're gonna put all this clear on there, we're not gonna waste it. It's on bags. Can y'all hear the fans? Can y'all hear the fans running? Nah, Z-Man. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's my boy's truck. I'm just doing some stuff on it, like R&D and stuff. Oh yeah, I bet so. I bet so. Yeah, so we're gonna wait about, let's see, where we at? Wait about 3 or 4 more minutes, and we'll put another coat on it. I probably got enough to put 3 coats on it, honestly. I'm not really worried about the headboard, because it's gonna get covered up when the speaker box goes in it. So, not really worried about that. We got about 2 minutes and I'm gonna spray some more. 1914. Yeah, we can still see them. I was kind of worried that we wasn't gonna be able to see them. Covered up all the button heads. I wish I'd have taped up all the button heads, but it'd be all right. Because if we ever take it apart, it's going to destroy it anyway, so it don't really matter. It's going to be like glued together with all that bed liner and clear and product on it, so if we was ever to take it apart, yeah, you can see them with a flashlight. I'm gonna drink me a cup of daggone pickle juice when I get done with this. All right, let's put some more clear on. Yeah, so if it's like collision work, 3 coats is plenty, right? And it depends on the type of clear too. So if you're using production clear, it don't have a lot of high solids, right? So it's not real thick. It's like a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1. 2-to-1's European mix, and then you got 4-to-1, which is normal, and then they make some clears that are 3-to-1. With that being said, like collision and stuff like that, 3 coats. Like if you wreck your car and they go fix it, it's going to be low VOC, which is the solvents, and it's going to be probably 3 coats of clear. It's going to be a production clear, so it's probably going to be about 30% solids, and then they'll do a light buffing and then send it on its way. If you're doing graphics, you want high solid clear so you can cover the graphics. Like the 66 Mustang that I did, it had 6 coats of clear on it in one session. And it had Vibrance clear on it. I was spraying PPG then. So it had Vibrance clear on it, and then we wet sanded and cut it and buffed it. The box truck will be single stage, so it won't have no, it'll be single stage, which will be base coat clear coat, which is actually single stage. So what that is on a single stage is that's the base coat clear coat mixed together. And then the Fox Body Mustang that I did, it had 5 coats of clear on it, and then cut and buff. So yeah, minimum of 3 coats. I got a little bit of clear left over. I don't want to waste it because this shit's expensive. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna put 1 more coat on. All right, boys and girls, 200 minutes. It's gonna take me 30 minutes to clean all that mess. We're gonna keep the lights out so we don't get no bugs in it. There was already one bug in. I'm gonna have to pick it out tomorrow. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna keep it going. Just let the camera keep going, and I'm gonna tear these paint guns down, and then what we'll do is we're going and we'll pull the tape off. You wanna pull your tape off, you know, about 15-20 minutes after you lay your last coat of clear. And by doing that, there's 19 people and no one's got a question. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. So if you'll wait about 15-20 minutes and then go in there and pull your tape, pull my tape off, what that's going to do, once you pull the tape off, the clear is going to be on the edge, right? And then it's still going to melt. And what it'll do, it'll melt down and you have a soft edge. Now, when we paint the truck, we'll come back around, you know, if you got a hard edge, and we'll fix it. But it's going to be a while before I paint his truck. He's got to get the paint. So, like I said, it'd be a while before we paint it. It'll be a while before we paint it. We're still doing a shakedown on it. There's a few things that I need to address on it, but overall it's doing pretty good, but we still got to do a few more shakedowns on it. So I'm gonna put my mask on because this thinner's pretty tough. What's up, Square Body? All right, Square Body, you missed it. Let me show you. What's up, Buchanan? Man, that shit's got so much flop in it. Man, I can't wait to take that shit out in the sunshine. Can't wait to take that shit out in the sunshine. If I had your skills and my looks, oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Had my skills, had my skills, your looks, and Buchanan's money, man, we'd be unstoppable. We'd be unstoppable. We'd be unstoppable. We'd be unstoppable. I gotta put this mask back on, fellas. This thinner's rough. Hey, well, Reaper John, I appreciate that, man. That's very humbling, man. That's very humbling. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'll show you. When I get this paint gun clean, we'll go in there and we'll pull the tape.
All right, you can't leave these because they got that O-ring. You can't leave these in the thinner.
But damn, Square Body, I appreciate that. You must want to borrow something. Square Body must be buttering me up for something. He wants something, y'all. Square Body wants something. Y'all, Square Body wants something. Square Body, what you want? You want something? I told you. He's trying to butter me up. Butter me up.
You're trying to butter me up.
What are you asking me for a favor? I ain't a part of the group. I ain't a part of the group. I ain't part of the group. You asking me for a favor? You gonna get blackballed. You asking me for a favor? You gonna get blackballed from the group. The group's gonna blackball you. You know they watching, and they see you on here asking. They gonna blackball you. I ain't got no tractor. I don't own no tractor, so he ain't gonna be borrowing no tractor from me. I don't have no tractor. I ain't got no tractor. Yep, I don't have no tractor, so he ain't borrowing no tractor. Okay, I remember you say that, Square Body. I remember you say that. When the group blackballs your ass, come on over here to the dark side. When the group blackballs your ass, roll on over here to the roll over here to the dark side. Come on over here. Roll on over here. You doing all right, Square Body? Oh, I know. I'm just busting your balls, man. Hey, I know all about it. I know all about it. I know all about it. I know you. I know you. Yeah. I know you. Hey, John. Boy, I tell you what, that thinner is kicking my ass. Hey, John, Peach Festival. Money is an answer. Money is answer. Now, what's the question? I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. Hey, I know that's right. Square body, you know that. You know that's right. You know that's right. Money talks, bullshit walks. We just hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna show it to you. That's right, square body. Money talks, bullshit walks, and there's a whole lot of bullshit walking around. Nah, I don't need no help. I'm setting up, but I don't need no help. The F100's getting exhaust done, so it's turning out really, really nice on that. So that's good on that. It's gonna be hotter than a damn Cooter Brown. I know that. They called me the other day and asked me what power did I need, and I told them. So I'm gonna have power. You know, gotta have some fans. I'd love to have a daggone Be Cool unit. If I had a damn Be Cool unit, I'd be set up. I'd be right up the alley. I'd be right up the alley. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of that, let's go in here and pull our tape. Let's go in here and pull our tape. Let's go pull our tape. I'm gonna drive to Oh yeah. I forgot all about that, John. I forgot about the money. I forgot all about that. All right, let's pull the tape. I'm gonna turn the fans off. Let's pull the tape, boys and girls. Now, if you're just new to the channel and you're tapping in, I'm not really worried about that. There's a speaker box going in this hole right here, right? So there's a speaker box going in this hole that's going from right there all the way over to that. So every bit of this is gonna be covered up. So didn't want to waste the material. I know it's a little light right there. I know you can see the white coming through. Not really worried about that. Not really worried about that. And not really worried about this right here neither. You see that right there? About that because I got to make another panel to cover that up because all the air rides underneath there. So there's going to be another panel that goes from here to the floor. And then we'll go from there. So I'm going to set y'all up right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to set y'all up right there. And we're going, now let me see. Let me set y'all up right there. It's going to be a long time. Well, hey, that's a good notch. Hey, Bill makes good stuff. I know Bill. Bill makes good stuff. Bill makes good stuff. All right, so let me show you what I'm doing. Hey, you know what? Somebody brought me one of their notches one time, and I replicated it. I replicated one of their notches. All right, so look right here. So when you take the tape, you pull it back at a 45-degree angle. Look at there. Look at that. Oh, shit, far. We're going to have to clean. We got overspray on the wheels. We're going to be doing some damn. Oh, yeah, I'm not too. Yeah, I'm not too. We're going to be cleaning the wheels. Now, how in the hell we get overspray on them wheels? I don't know. Look like we were going to the store and getting some damn clay bar. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about a 2-link neither. You ever used any infamous stuff? Not yeah. Is it infamous? No. Back to the favor. You really need a favor? I can't believe I got overspray on the damn wheel. I don't even know how that happened, honestly. Yeah, infamous, yeah. I turned the fan off and I'm about to suffocate. What's up, Elko? Motherfucker. Made a boo-boo. Made a boo-boo. I pulled the tape the wrong way. What's up, Mr. Randall? Made a boo-boo. Yeah, it's saturated in solvents, so it's Right there, look, I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I can fix it. I can fix it. I gotta put the phone down. I gotta put the phone down. I need both hands. I need both hands. I need both hands. I think that's what happened over there. I didn't have both hands, and I pulled the tape, pulled it the other way, and it was still soft. What's up, Elko? Yeah, there's a lot more sanding to do. I mean, the only reason why I done the bed is because it was rusting, so I went ahead and just done this. You know. Now, is it perfect? Did you overspray? Did you overspray end up on parasol? Yeah, I got damn overspray on the wheel, and I don't see how. I had the damn things taped up. It'd be Clay Bar City with them son of guns. I don't know how the hell we got overspray on the wheels. Do not know. Do not know. It's all right. Boy, that clear has got that damn tape saturated, boy. and solve it. Damn tape stickier now than it was when I put it on the truck. He's changed the color of the truck. He's not painting it blue and white now. He wants it a different color. I mean, still gonna complement orange, but it's not gonna be blue. I ain't gonna lie, this ain't my finest hour. I ain't gonna lie with you. It's hot, humidity, goddamn. The humidity got a lot to do with tape too. I shouldn't have done the inside of the bed rail. Should have just let that shit. When we paint the truck, we'll probably sand all that and just. We'll probably sand that lip and paint it the same color as the truck, honestly. That right there is a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. I won't be using this yellow tape for this shit no more. I'll be using the green. Look. Look. Yeah. No more using the yellow tape for this. Use the green tape. Daggone. Definitely not how tape should be. No, hell no. Hell no. We'll not be using this Q1 tape no more. This is the tape, right? Look, and you know the bad thing about it? Look, this Q1 tape. You know the bad thing about it, square body? Is I got a whole damn roll of green tape right there. Yeah, tape is not supposed to do what it's doing. It's supposed to pull off nice and sharp. It is not supposed to do that. It's like the glue of the tape melted. Yeah, we're gonna come back and we'll sand that because we screwed that a little. Yeah. Whew. Look at that. God damn. God damn. Hold on, I'll tell you. Hold on. It's probably about 80 degrees in here, probably. Probably. Yeah, 80 degrees. It's 80 degrees in the booth. So it was going to go blue. It was going to go that blue. Then it was going to go this blue. But it's not going blue now. It's going a completely different color. It was going to go two-tone. It's not going two-tone now. Boy, look at that bumper. That's some bitch in the bushes. So, I'm going to show you the good and the bad and the ugly. The good is, I like the way it turned out. The bad is, I peeled my shit off right there. But it's okay. It's not no big deal. It's not a big deal. So, when we paint the truck, I'll just sand this. I'll just sand this and we'll paint everything. Let me pick that son of a bitch up right there. I'll have to get this hoe out. Well, not tomorrow, but I'll probably Monday. Damn, I can't believe I got overspray on them wheels. Hey, Southern, square body. Square body. You see the front spoiler I made? Square body. You see the front spoiler I made? Look at that. Square body, look at that front spoiler. Yeah. Hey, square body, look. Put one of them headliners in here too with the radio and stuff. See that, square body? I put that headliner in there. Boy, that something is bright, boy. All right, boys and girls. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Look, that's something on the ground. Look at that. 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 Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So we're going to get the little box fan. We'll set it on here so we can blow some air on it. Is it perfect? Hell no. Is it okay? Hell yes. It's okay. Is it anything I can't fix? Hell no. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. Yeah, that tape is not supposed to do that. That tape is not supposed to do that. Not supposed to do that at all. All right, let me get this little fan. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate you. I really do for being on here. Let me get my stuff set up. And y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, boys and girls. Y'all have a happy 4th. Well, the day's the 5th. I appreciate every single one of you, boys and girls. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And I would greatly appreciate it, boys and girls. I'm going to set this little Walmart box fan up and let this thing blow air on this thing all night long. Yep, I'm gonna set this little fan up. I'm gonna set that fan right there. Look here. I'm gonna set that fan right there. And I'm gonna set that juke joint right there, like that, and let that thing blow air across that thing all day or all night. I appreciate you, boys and girls. Remember I said, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose end, drag, peace and chicken grease. I'm out.